I'm Bart Spence, and this is the Aha Factor. Hey friends, this is our very first episode. I created this program for the purpose of providing viewers with an aha moment that inspires positive action as it pertains to your career, your workplace, your organization, or just life in general. We got a great lineup of guests we're going to have on the show. We're going to be interviewing speakers and authors and comedians and business leaders and owners and perhaps even a celebrity or two. So look, without further ado, let's jump right into it. For our first episode, I want to go right to the email because I received an email about a week ago from a gentleman that I found somewhat intriguing. And his name is Frank, and he resides in New Jersey. And I suppose I was a bit partial because I grew up in New Jersey. My wife would argue that, not the Jersey part, the growing up part, of course. Anyway, Frank writes, "Dear Bart, I'm opening a small Italian restaurant in New Jersey." Cool. And as you can imagine, I'm dealing with a boatload of challenges on a daily basis. This is my first stab at owning my own business, and I really want to get this right and be successful. I am interested in what you feel may be the most important ingredient for success. Pardon the pun. Well, Frank, this is great. First of all, let me say thank you so much for writing in. Also, congratulations on having the courage to strike out on your own. Listen, I'm going to assume that you've already determined that you have a good product, right? And you've done your market research and your demographics, and you've selected a good location. These are pretty much a given with any, business plan. So that aside, key ingredient to success, listen, I don't care what your business is. I don't care where you're located or how big or small you are. It's all the same. The key is customers, right? Without customers, you're going to fail. Everybody gets that. But where most people fail is not understanding that it's not just customers, it's happy customers. And how do you make happy customers? Well, I'll tell you what, friends, I'm going to give $500 to the first person who calls and can answer that question. $500. First person. Oh. I don't have a telephone, which is probably good because I don't have $500 to give away either. Listen, the answer is happy employees make happy customers, right? I think a lot of people understand this, but I'm astounded how many business owners and business leaders don't get it. And I hear them say, hey, I'm not really concerned with the happiness of my employees. It's customers first. I get that. Right? These are also the very same people who are watching their sales do this, right? And what do? They spend a lot of money on advertising, a lot of money on promotions and discounts and buy one, get one free, half off this weekend only. And this is a very slippery slope, and let me explain this to you. Let's say you're a restaurant like Frank's opening, okay? And your sales are decreasing and you want to get people in the doors, and so you run some sort of a promotion and you get a whole bunch of people come in, and hey, the food's good, the ambiance is great, and the experience sucks. Why? Because you have miserable employees. So what do those guests do? They go on Yelp, they go on Google, or the many other social media platforms, and they let everybody know how poor their experience was, right? And now what happens? You have now created a vast amount of people out there speaking poorly about your business, and now your sales go from here to here. How do you make up for it? You continue throwing money, right, at promos and discounts, one after the other, until finally you have that ultimate sale, which is known as the going out of business sale. And then I talk to the business owner, I don't understand, I put customers first. Yeah, you put customers first. Where did you put your employees? Because you see, this is how it works. The owner, the leader, puts the customers here. But unfortunately, they put the employees here. So where do the employees put the customer? Well, take a guess. Right here. Let's change it up. Business owner, business leader puts Customer here. Oh, and they put employees here. Where do employees put customers? Here, or maybe even here. So this is the importance, Frank, of focusing on your employees. Happy employees make happy customers. So now the question that begs is, how do you make happy employees? Leadership, leadership, leadership. There's a big difference between leading and managing, right? Managing is developing the organization. Leading is developing your people. And that's what you have to do. You have to develop them. You have to pull them up to greatness. Give them feedback on a regular basis, constructive feedback. Create an environment where people are having fun. I don't care what business you're in. There's no reason people can't enjoy what they're doing. Infuse some humor. Do fun things. Bring people together. Give them a sense of belonging. Make your employees happy, and your employees in return will make customers happy. Now listen, this is not exclusive to service industries. Let's take manufacturing, for example. Okay? Let's say you're making widgets, right? And the people on the production line, they never see the customer. So do we care about their happiness? Yes, of course, because guess what? You have unhappy employees on a production line. What do you think that's going to do to the quality and integrity of the product, the widget that you are manufacturing? It's going to go down. When the quality goes down, what happens to the customer? You have unhappy customers. Again, it doesn't matter what the business is. Okay? Lead people. Give them an environment where they're part of something bigger and better than just a paycheck, bigger and better than just a job. They are part of a family. They wake up in the morning inspired to go to work and have fun and make an impact. Do that. Make happy employees, and I promise you, you're going to increase your chances of success tenfold at least. Listen, Frank, I want to wish you the best. I hope this was of value to you and the rest of our viewers. That is going to conclude this episode, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next week.